you've been there a year and a half, when you have to really then assess the ministry, right?
Yes.
Because if we want to
Yes.
go from here to there, we have to understand where are we really,
Yeah.
and then to be able to assess it to know where we do need to go. So give us
That's
kind of
right.
an idea of like your process to assess, the ministry. What are some of those things that you did to like get a realistic, like, okay, this is where we really are? What were some of those things?
Yeah. So now we're talking about the fun stuff. Now we're at the job, right? So we've studied and we've been students. And so I was seeing if I had this right here with me. I might not. Oh, this might be it. Oh, nope. But if not, I can explain it to you either way. So I'd called people that were starting over. So I had gotten off the phone with a friend, Justin Knowles is his name. He's in California, and he had just started over at a church called Sandals. And he was about a year and a half ahead of me. And so I called and, whatever. And he gave me, so I can't even take credit for this, but he gave me his list of questions that he went, and I would be more than happy to forward these to you, but I just can't take credit for them. That he sat down one-on-one and asked every single staff member that he was able to, definitely in the student world, definitely if you're in a multi-site world, the different staff. And they were the same questions and they were set up in the same way. So everything from 1 to 10, what would you, rate your leaders to? What would you rate your culture to? What would you rate your health of just like Christ-centeredness? Like just all these questions. And then what he said is, you can't send this out. This is one-on-one with a cup of coffee, because you're writing down in between every single thing they say. So that was a huge help. And it didn't even take that much time to very early on have at least a sense of how I felt was an accurate assessment that the team would say, within it, that they might not have said before I was on staff.
Were you asking students some of the questions as well, or were those mainly leaders, or were their parents involved?
Great question. This one was 100% staff.
Gotcha.
I would say it could have been high-level volunteers, so 18 student staff. So like for them, it was those specific staff members across 11 sites for Crossroads, 7 of them have student ministry. So that's what that one was. But I would say if you're at a context that's just one location, then it should absolutely be, you just start down, high-level volunteers, high-capacity volunteers to leaders, and students should absolutely, if there's a student leadership program, they should be answering those, but you should put them in different categories as you kind of assess that.
Yeah.